to another video episode of my podcast. My name is Cheryl, and this is Cappuccino Crafts, my little channel on YouTube and my corner of the general interwebs, where I like to talk about knitting and sometimes crochet and books and TV and movies and life and other general chatty things that I want to share with you. Thank you so very much for choosing to watch this video and spend a little bit of your time with me. I hope that you enjoy it. Today is Monday, June 7th, and it's cooled off. We're getting like end of spring, early summer rain, and there's a chill in the air, which I don't mind. But yeah, and it was a busy week. Yeah, a very, very full week. And I'm glad I have time to record today. I wondered about whether I'd be up to it, but here we are. And I have done just a few rounds on my socks. Not enough progress to get up to the toes. So there's not that contrast color in yet. There's not enough change, really nothing to show that's really different at all from last week when I showed them to you. But reading is going really well. I'm so happy with my reading. So let's get on to the books. I did just like half an hour ago finish Mind to Possess by Nalini Singh. This is the fourth book in Singh's Psy Changeling series, which is a speculative slash slightly paranormal romance that also includes like thriller, mystery plots as well. And yeah, I do like this series. I don't think this is going to in one of my favorites that I've read so far. Some things are starting to feel a little formulaic now that I'm further in the series. So there's definitely like kind of a rhythm and some familiar tropes. And like everybody kind of has a pretty traumatic backstory. And so that's kind of a constant theme. This didn't feel like very much new, but it is setting up the ground. We did discover some new things about humans and Psy and Changeling, and so it is setting up some kind of exciting possibilities for future stories and future events. And things are definitely heating up politically. It's getting heated, and there are going to be some real clashes in the future. Things are brewing. So I look forward to where this series goes. Yeah. And I already have the next book in my Libby app. I was able to borrow it because I heard from Mara of Books Like Whoa that these next two, like book 4 and book 5 in the series, kind of work together as a duology. So they're very strongly related, so that you really want to read them close together. So I already have that ready to go so that I can read these two, close together as a duology. I'm also very far now into The Dearly Beloved by Kara Wall. And I like it so much. I really do. This is a general fiction / a little bit literary fiction, and it deals with two pastors and their wives, and it deals with themes of faith and empathy and challenges and questions to faith, and being able to believe or not able to believe anymore. And if there's and I'm enjoying the characters a lot. They're the 4 points of view, or main characters, are really different from each other. Both of the couples, they're kind of like opposites of each other, which I do think that sometimes in a partnership, kind of like the opposites balance each other out. So I do think that's totally, I do think there's truth to that. And those kind of differences don't mean that it's a bad partnership or a bad match together. But it's really interesting, the dynamics, and I really enjoy, and I find the what it's saying about wrestling with big questions and believing, but also wanting to believe in things that you can't quite grasp yet. I find that very true to my own experience, and I find it very comforting to read about these characters who are having that same kind of experience, because my faith has really in the last 5 years been challenged a lot. And I have been asking and wrestling with big questions. I haven't come to comfortable answers for all of them. There's some big things I'm still wrestling with, but it's okay to wrestle. And that's part of the message that I'm getting from this book, and I find it really comforting and helpful. And and I really like how she describes that experience with the characters. So, I also have another book in my Libby app that was a hold request that I was on the wait list for, and it just became available, and I'm excited to start that one too. It is Master of Gin by P. Jelly Clark, And I did just buy myself a copy of a different book by P. Djeli Clark, Ring Shout, which I was really excited about. And so I kind of thought I would read that one first before I started Master of Gin. But because I already had to wait a long time and it came my turn, and now is when I can have access to it. Master of Gin has kind of bumped Ring Shout a little further out than I expected. But, you know, that's how it goes. You know, I love the library. And actually, sometimes the library books and having that limited time to read them really does help motivate me to keep reading more and get to the books a little bit quicker. So that's a great thing. Yeah. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, I really don't think there's anything else that I have to talk about today. So I hope that you are doing well. I hope that if you're crafting, that your craft projects are turning out the way that you envision them. And I hope that you're enjoying what you're reading. And yeah, take care. And wherever you are, I hope that you and all your family and all your loved ones are well and safe. And talk to you next time. Bye bye.